All right, shalom to the elect of Israel. First, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Waha, Rakah Kwadash, and double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this truth. All right, this is Isaiah from GMS London, England. All right, and just coming with another video. All right, basically just something I was thinking about, okay, recently that came up. All right, was that Montgomery rule, okay? Yeah, well, you know, you had basically our people, you know, those Jakes, man, they were basically letting Esau have it, man. You know, Jake was on Esau's ass, man, you know, and really it's a sign of the times, okay, because we understand what the scriptures speak about. Matthew 24, the signs of the end of the world, okay, and one of the signs of that was one nation rising up against another nation, okay. You know, we got that racial tension that is brewing, you know, and we know the ultimate conflict is going to lead to World War III, you know, all these other nations involved. But on a lower level, all right, we can see just in general in society all around us, things are getting more racial, okay. And it's can be seen, and people can be you know, it can be as impactful as it is because people have been under this brainwashing and this doctrine by Esau, the so-called white man, that everybody is all the same, everybody can get along, everybody can join hands in hands and sing songs. You know, basically, you know, that everybody should just love everybody. But that's not according to the scriptures, you know, because Deuteronomy chapter 32 and 8 says, you know, that the Most High divided the nations, man. You know, the Most High divided the nations and he separated the sons of Adam according to the children of Israel. All right, roughly quoting the scriptures. So there is no all nations coming together, you know. And that's what we're seeing in society, because ultimately, you know, people ain't gonna get along, man. Okay, and that's what you were seeing in that Montgomery brawl, man. Jake basically had enough of Esau's shit, man. You know, I think it was something basically where one of the guys, he basically had the authority to tell, you know, where they could park their boats or where their boats were supposed to be. And Esau didn't want to listen, man. You know, and basically they just went at it, man. But that's the thing, Jake is fed up of you Edomites, man. All right, and it's boiling up, man, because really, you know, we've got that ancient beef, you know, Jacob versus Esau. All right, and Esau still has that hatred towards Jacob, man. All right, Ezekiel 35 was it? Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred against thy brother Jacob. So these Edomites, you know, they're quick to let you know how they feel about you Israelites, which is you so-called blacks, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, the true chosen people of the Lord. All right, we got enemies, man. All right, all the heathen nations, but our main enemy are these Edomites. And it's going to get very racial, man, in these last days. Okay? You know, the scripture says, you know, that in 2nd Ezra, you know, 15, that, you know, every one people shall fight against another people. All right? And with swords in their hands. All right? We're coming into the time where there's going to be great uprisings. There's going to be great, you know, racially motivated conflicts, all these things, man. So don't be, you know, shocked. Don't marvel at this thing, man, when you see these things happening. And really it's good, man, because it's a sign that we're getting out of it sooner than we think. All right, we're getting out of it sooner than we think, man, because, you know, How much longer can we stay in a society that is like this, man? People say it's, you know, the common modern word they use now is toxic. It's toxic. Yeah, it is toxic, man. All right, when you got a wicked ruler that's constantly oppressing the people. Okay, and we're coming into the time where you're gonna have, you know, our people, those that are just oppressed at the bottom, they're gonna be wanting to grab the necks of the wicked, you know, oppressors, man. Those that are ruling over them, ruling over, you know, everybody. Because the scriptures tell you, when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. All right. In Job, it tells you that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. So ultimately, everybody sees that these colonizers, these devils, we see their game, man. We see what they're up to. We see that they're, you know, undying hatred for our people. All right, because who really started throwing blows and who started getting violent? When you watch the video in that Montgomery brawl, it was Esau, man, the red man, that started throwing blows and getting violent. That's always, hasn't that not been the case? Has Esau not gone to places where he's, you know, he should not be, and he started, you know, shedding blood? So what do you think is going to happen in the land of America, man? That was just a little omen. That was a little sign, man. America's cursed, all right? And the judgment that is coming from the Lord is going to be way worse, man, because the book of Habakkuk chapter 2 and 12 says, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establisheth a city by iniquity. Is that not America? Babylon the Great in the scriptures. All right, with all the bad blood of slavery, the history of the transatlantic slave trade, chattel slavery, chaining the Lord's chosen people in chains, all right, enslaving them, taking their heritage away, making them, you know, with heavy labor in the cotton fields and sugar plantations for no wages. All of that is going to come back up to bite these Edomites in the arse, man, because the Lord is going to make it so. The Lord is going to require, you know, their judgment. And don't think our people have forgotten about that. It's just that we don't have the power, man. So that's why the scripture says, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. Okay? The Lord is the one that's going to get back these nations. The Lord is the one that's going to get back these Edomites with a great judgment. But also the Lord is going to allow these racial tensions to rise, man, because Ezekiel 25, you know, and 12 and 14, you know, around those verses, it tells you that the Lord will bring vengeance upon Edom by the hand of his people Israel. You know? So Israelites are definitely going to get those paybacks in, man. They're definitely going to get those beatings. All right, these Edomites, they're definitely going to feel that you know, our people getting retribution. That's coming. And you got a lot of our people, they're ready for it, man. You know, as you saw, man, you had one Jake, you know, one Israelite, man. He swam across the waters, man, just to get involved with the beef, man, to back his brother. Yo, man, so these are some times that we're in. Jake is really getting roused up, man. You know, and it's really beautiful, man, because these are prophecies. These are signs of the end, man. It's really incredible. Right? So yeah, and remember that, you know, we're gonna come into some times where this world is gonna get cold, man. All right, Matthew 24 and 12. You know, I believe it says, you know, because because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. All right. So yeah, you know, it is racial, man, and yeah, people are getting cold-hearted, and yeah, people just, yeah, they're just like losing it. But you know what? That's why we gotta be circumspect, because we don't, you know, the elect, Lord willing, we have the elect. We're not gonna be involved and caught up in any of this, you know, violent, you know, conflicts right now, man. Because we're seeking salvation, and we're here to teach. We're simply teaching the scriptures.